does help. I assume had refillable running. But decides, nope, I need to go back. Yeah, lane not going too hot. So I was talking about how the Nico can obviously help Kai'Sa get through potentially some trickier lane spots, but not really working out. And now Jiwoo, you're getting dove.
Yeah, he does have barrier. He's going to use it, but Clozer's here as well, and just comes past, picks up first blood, and leaves.
Yeah, I think
that's a little bit of a demonstration as to how things have been going so far in this series. DRX haven't quite managed to make it work, as now Ucal may have to use the flash, as there's a Cataclysm, and there is that flash we were talking about, as that feather recall was ridiculous. Jiwoo taking so much damage, has to flash. He's on like, what, 1 health? As Peter flashes on in to pick up the kill. And DNS, it's feeling like a repeat of the last couple of games.
Feeling really good for DNS, you know, Pyosik there was clearly made. Peter's like, I can get it. I got this.
Flashes on in. We've got another fight that looks very similar. Now the Vi comes forward, cease and desist, and down goes the Xayah. No option to use that Featherstorm at all. And now Clozer is in the back of this pit, has to flash, and doesn't waste any time doing so. Who's holding this minion wave away from the turret, but Clozer's moving in as well. Oh, that's a very dead Gnar, isn't it? Yep, Clozer going to come on through and just take another freebie.
Clozer just, every time, he just walks over, picks up a kill.
Oh, Andil is here in position. DuDu does have the counter-strike now, but just gets a bit of movement speed and is now looking for a bit of an angle as Pyosik's going to turn up. There's a Cataclysm onto Rich. Pop Blossom does not a whole lot of anything at all, and the Gnar is just dead, spiked by the flagpole as DuDu with counter-strike. Not feeling all that killable, as there is a Gnar to throw him against the wall. Wallop comes down as well, and that counter-strike did not a whole lot of anything at all. There is the cease and desist. Andil was tanking up that turret for way too long, and he is just going to die. Now DuDu, it gets sniped by the Void Seeker, but I have a feeling that Willer is not going to make it out, and deokdam is going to seal his fate. So 2 for 1 in favor of DNS. So that means that DuDu is on the map, and deokdam and Peter are very scary right now. 2-1 and 3 on the Xayah, as now they're going to try and collapse onto DuDu. The wall is going to be set up, and DuDu is going to try and buy as much time as possible as the Realm Warp is delivering the rest of the team in, but they couldn't get close enough, and down goes the Jax. Just bring all your friends. That's the way to deal with it, as that's a Rift Herald just thrown down. Pyosik immediately mounts, and Shelly is going to try and do what she can. Looks for another knock-up here, but he's just going to take the river exit. As, yeah, Pyosik will get a charge, but may give up this dragon. Rich is relentless, man. He really wants this turret.
Should be able to get it. I mean, DNS are moving to defend, but deokdam in trouble.
Yeah, that Featherstorm timing, fantastic, but now it's on cooldown as the wall comes in. And deokdam, there's the flash forward. Cease and desist comes down, and Jiwoo should be able to lock this one up, and that is the kill. Pop Blossom used very defensively, but means Pyosik can't get too much done, as now Clozer is zoned out of the fight as well. Rich just trying to be frustrating. Pyosik gets out, but now he's not able to help with the rest of this battle. It is just deokdam on the floor, but DRX finally! And now, Andil's also surfing over. Looking for that Pop Blossom angle, finds one. Featherstorm now down as well. Cease and desist comes in though, and in goes Jiwoo. It's a big Gnar as well, but Cataclysm is fantastic. Pyosik immediately punished for it though, and Clozer goes down. It's a double for Jiwoo, and this is the comeback that we've been looking for. Peter, oh, the little Lulu that could, fighting against Andil, who misses the snare, and so he just walks out, I guess. Peter, like the wild growth timing was actually great. It actually caught Jiwoo on the approach as they pick themselves up the Infernal Soul, and now they're looking for Baron.
Yeah, Jiwoo also has Dusk and Dawn. This 3-item spike in the Kai'Sa is insane.
Yeah, gigantic. Well, let's see whether Pyosik can... No, he can't. He can't get in there. As Weaver's Wall to get Ucal, but he gets immediately put into the Rune Prison. Now Willer is going to try and mitigate it. Oh my god, where did Clozer go? Pop Blossom now as well, as DRX are looking to add winning to winning. As DuDu, I don't think he's going to be able to get enough done. There is that Dusk and Dawn you were talking about, and Jiwoo is going ballistic. That is the least one kill, but the incredible seismic shove is looking real good here. The flash from Ucal to take down the Xayah, and that is the ace for DRX, and finally, they're looking good in the series.
deokdam trying to make the hero play there is shut down.
Now he's got an arm guard as well, so it's going to feel a whole lot better. Flash Cataclysm for Pyosik here, but where's the follow-up? He does drag his way out, as the Pop Blossom is actually baited quite nicely. As Willow with the flash forward, there's the cease and desist, and no Featherstorm for deokdam. deokdam, no way to press any buttons at all, and now the rest of DRX are bearing down on DNS. Rich is going to die, but he takes Clozer with him, and now the two big carries are dead, and they should be able to push in.
And Willa has just consistently found deokdam on this Xayah, not giving him a chance to use the Feather Storm, either waiting for it to be down or just buffering his Q with a flash, so he doesn't even get a chance to press his button. It's been working so well so far. This composition, this engaged dive comp. Yeah, both of DRX's carries have Zhonya's as well in pocket, which makes them really hard to deal with. It's just a tricky spot to be in.
I would say tricky certainly does fit the bill. As Clozer looking for an angle once again, as there is another flag drag and the Cataclysm, but Pyosik is now in an awkward spot, goes down immediately. They do take out the Nico as the wild growth is decent once again, but unfortunately there is no follow-up. And DNS, they realize that what they need is a Hail Mary, and unfortunately they span around on the spot and fell over. And DRX will just wipe them out.
Wall blocks some of the team of DRX, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Jiwoo and Ucal should just be able to close out the game at this point with long death timers. Wave coming up mid. DRX have found themselves a game in this series.
Yep, and now all of a sudden, Jonas Strong and Widit's predictions die, but we are gifted with a series, ladies and gentlemen, the beginnings of the DRX reverse sweeps.